Like it's all changed for the love fest that was, of course, Meghan Markle and this particular publication. It was one that they really heralded as something of a great saviour, you know, the sort of situation where everybody was going to be interested in what Meghan had to say. And more importantly, the then editor of that particular tabloid or glossy, whatever you want to call it, was really thinking that this was the bankable star that was going to turn fortunes around. Quite frankly, it's all changed, but not for the better. As ever, let me explain. Oh, how are you? Nice to see you today. Yeah, are you all right? Yes, thank you so much. You know, do you remember this particular publication? You remember this? Women of Change, I think it was called. You know, the first person ever to guest edit you know, a edition of Vogue. This was all, of course, when they were sucking up to Meghan. Edward Enninful had become this new saviour, of course, of the Bible, the fashion Bible, that has seen sales plummet. I've told you many times, at the various studios that I work in, they can't give it away. It's that bad, you know. And I think the bottom line is, it's nothing to do with the content. It's simply to do with the cost and the fact that it's wall-to-wall ads. That's my theory, at least. What I do find fascinating about this now is it's all changed at said Vogue Towers. Not only are they moving out of their now famous Condé Nast building in the very heart of Mayfair, some suggest, of course, downsizing. They don't need all the offices, and that could be true in this digital world. How many businesses do need all of that space now? But a lot of it could do with the fact that less and less people are now buying it. Mr. Enninful is, of course, now moving on, as they say. He will still be part of the Vogue family. I love that term, don't you? Family. But returning to the helm is none other than the brilliant editor and ambassador, worldwide icon of Vogue, Anna Wintour. Now, I've met Anna, you know, the infamous lady behind the glasses. A lot of fun, actually, a bit of a giggler, really. It's just a very crafty, sort of cultivated Greta Garbo style image. Now, according to a very well-placed source, Meghan and Harry's stories have not been hitting particularly well on the Vogue website, included, of course, their recent digital Christmas card, which, when you clicked on, detailed all their successes of the last year. Yes. Not really the sort of thing you send out with your Christmas message, is it really? By the way, look at what we've done, you know. Oh, we'll just call it holiday season and we won't really wish anybody in particular, and it's from the office. Could you get any more less festive? This is a business attempt, isn't it, to try and get people to write, of course, their good deeds, etc. But according to a very well-placed source, now that Anna has returned, she really wants to focus more on Catherine, the Princess of Wales. Now, as we know, Anna Wintour was very lucky to find that our late and wonderful monarch, Her Majesty the Queen, attended her very first fashion show alongside Anna Wintour a couple of years back now and thoroughly enjoyed it. And then, of course, she has a very good close working relationship with senior members of the British monarchy, even picking up her award. So it makes sense, of course, for Anna to realise the best of British is quite simply Catherine. And more importantly, as a source told me who's now not working inside Vogue Towers, it was simply this: that particular issue of Meghan guest editing was not a mega success. Everybody thought it was going to fly off the shelves, when in fact it simply fired backwards. More importantly, even they were kind of stunned that Meghan had decided not to include a true female icon of 70 years on the throne, our late and wonderful monarch, Queen Elizabeth II. Meghan seemingly can never get it right. What Anna and the rest of the team hope to do at Vogue is now re-establish their true connections back to true global British ambassadors. And she sees Catherine, the Princess of Wales, a true style icon. And when you look at the pictures that she's given us this year, you can understand why the switch has been very quick, very fast, and very ruthless, as is the fashion world. Sadly for Meghan, if she's flicking through Vogue, she simply might find she's now considerably out of fashion. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.